another full body fun workout for you. I'm gonna run through some of the stuff that you wanna make sure you have close by before we get started. So you'll want some wall space. We are gonna do a wall sit variation. You're gonna want dumbbells and band. Ideally, if you have both, have those both handy. If you just have one or the other, that's good too. And then if you're fairly progressed in your lunge or split squat variations, meaning you can do these fairly easily, you can lunge fairly easily, we are going to do a Bulgarian split squat option. So you need something to put your back toe or foot on. So this is a decent height for me. You would set it up, kind of get out 90 degrees, and then come up from there. So when we go into it, we won't have a lot of time. So I want to go over that now, and then that allows you to kind of sit down in that one leg there. So something that you could do that comfortably on, couch, ottoman, chair. That should be it. So what the structure is going to look like, we have two giant chunks, and then we'll have a finisher. So in the chunks, there's actually 4 exercises we'll complete, but we're going to do a right side, left side. So we'll complete the right side all at once, left side all at once, and then move to a different exercise. We'll be working for 30 seconds in each movement, 10 seconds to rest, switch either to the other side or a new exercise. Are you ready? That was a lot. So we are going to go through a single arm press. So we're going to start with dumbbells laying on the floor, so you can go moderate to heavier dumbbell for that. Second movement is we're going to be doing that Bulgarian split squat. If you can't do that comfortably, you'll stay in place, do a stationary split squat. You can add a weight to the chest or off the front leg to either of those. Then we're going to hit a bent over row with the band. And just to give ourselves a little bit of tension, we've been rolling with dumbbells a lot. So if you have a band, let's go that route. If not, you can use a dumbbell. And then we will finish with a wall sit and bicep curl. Just to give an idea of kind of what weight you're gonna need. And again, during that wall sit, we hit one side, rest, hit the other side. So starting moderate to heavy on the floor for the floor press. You're gonna start right arm. We'll just kind of stay together here. So we'll start the right arm. When it beeps, we flip and we do the other side. Ready, set, go. So the elbow just comes right outside the body there. Reach the knuckles to the ceiling. Full range. So we do want to touch that bottom. Think about touching that ceiling at the top. Wrist stays above elbow. So controlled. I like to think about going down slow, especially if you have a lighter weight. You can add through changing the tempo. Stay right where you're at. You're just switching sides. You have 10 seconds here in between. So we'll hit the other side. Here we go. Press it up. Right up. Again, elbow touches. Knuckles to the ceiling. You want to watch that elbow. It shouldn't come directly out to the side. It should angle down just a little bit. So if you're not sure, check out the video here. So right here is out to the side like a T. You want that elbow to come down just a little bit there. All right, so now we have that Bulgarian split squat. So you can keep your weight. You can keep both feet on the ground. I'm going to go body weight for this. So we're here. I like to set it up and then get up in that position. Woo! Sit down into that hip. Sometimes it's finding the right spot with your foot. Keep going if you're set up good. It's your workout, not mine. So as you sit down, think about sitting in to that glute of that front leg. Okay, switch that up. Usually if you can put your foot in about the same spot, you know you're going to be good. Here we go. Sit into that hip, glute, drive up out of that. Helps sometimes to kind of lean forward at the hip a little bit if you want to focus more into the glute. If you want more just into that quad, you can stay more upright. And again, always go with what feels comfortable to you. Nice. Should be a couple more seconds here. Okay, bent over row. So if you have a band, let's go band. If you need something heavier or you just got dumbbells, that works. We're going one side at a time. So hinge position, pull right on back. So you can be stepping in the band with both. Okay, I just grabbed a little tighter onto the band. So the less space between your foot and the start of that hand, you're gonna get some more tension there. So nice flat back, elbow stays close. Again, controlled movement. Okay, we switch, hit the other side. Turn it for you. So weight is still in those hips, supporting the low back. Breathe as you go. Again, make sure you're staying long through this middle section. You're not overarching, but you're also not rounding here. You want that just nice middle ground. Okay, wall sit with the bicep curl. Back my pants. So, first things first, get in that wall sit. So you just have that one arm, start on my right side. Whoa. Careful when you bring your dumbbell down, not to put a hole in the wall. I didn't put a hole, but man, could that have been dangerous. So full range with that curl. Hopefully it just kind of takes your mind off that wall sit for a little bit. Whoops. Okay, so stretch out if you want. We're gonna be back down to hit that other arm. All right, start curling. So you want hips touching the wall, shoulders touching the wall, knees straight out from the hips in front. Breathe as you're holding. Should be able to wiggle your toes. Okay, we're gonna do all that one more time. So we're back to that floor press. Back to the floor press. So moderate weight, elbow out to the side. Reach at the top. What I mean by that is you can feel your shoulder blade on the ground there as you reach up. Think about that shoulder blade kind of reaching around that back and forward. And sometimes you'll feel that then that little extra into the chest and shoulder. Okay, we switch sides. Remember you got that 10-second in between. On those lower body exercises, it doesn't feel like 10 seconds. Okay, so check out that elbow, angle just slightly down. There's still a lot of space between your side body and your elbow, but it's not making a T. Knuckles up, follow through. And if you can hear me breathing, kind of exhale as you press. All right, Bulgarian split squat. Find yourself with that foot back up there. Remember, you can just go split squat on the ground. Set it up. So if you have a softer chair, you can kind of lay your shoelaces flat. Some people it bothers, see how I have to have my toe. You can lay your shoelaces flat. Kind of a hard chair, so I can't let my chin hit it. So I gotta stay up on my toe. Again, you want to straighten straight down into that hip. Okay, switch that out. Other leg comes back. Shake, shake, shake. Here we go. Down into it. Again, you could be holding a dumbbell right off this front leg or at the chest. You're going to need a little bit more balance with that weight. probably down so you can have those arms down. So if you're struggling with balance, try holding it down by your side. Keep it up. Okay, bend over row. So we find our band, or if you're using your dumbbell, it all works. Okay, rowing that one side, squeezing back. So what's great about a band is you kind of have that continual tension. So on the way down you have it, on the way back you have it. It's kind of no dead space. So if your band gets super loose here at the bottom, tighten up on it. Should start tense or start with tension. Okay. Pull back. So we are only doing 2 rounds. So, you know, as you go through, you just gotta kind of finish this strong here. Okay, now we go to the wall sit. Grab up that dumbbell. Forgetting what dumbbell I used. Hit that wall sit, curl it out. So starting on that one side, you know we're going to do them both. Just find your happy place. Theme of the year. Just create your own happy place. Okay, whoop. Before we're done, there will be a hole in the wall. All right, get down in that wall. Sit, curl. Holding tight. Again, pressing back into that wall. Breathe as you go. Two seconds. All right. Okay. So we made it through those 4 exercises. Isn't that nice, short and sweet? We're going to give you 4 new ones though, and do the same exact thing. So you're not going to need your chair. So keep dumbbells close by. We're done with the silly wall. So what we're going to do is same deal, except for now we're going to go 30 seconds of a little bit more conditioning drill here, cardio. So we're going to go line hops forward and back, glue the feet together, forward, back here. 30 seconds, rest, 30 seconds laterally. Okay, if you wanted a more intense exercise, you could do a high knee for that forward back hop, and you could do a skater jump for that lateral. So we're gonna do those hops. Then we're gonna hit a curtsy lunge, right side and then left. So you kind of step back like a curtsy, you're gonna cross behind and lunge down. But I want you to watch, so as this is crossing, this front leg is gonna stay forward there. So I'm sitting in this hip a lot, I'm coming back, but this is not going anywhere. So sometimes when I see that, I see this happen or this happen. You wanna think about that knee staying right, whoop, over the ankle, toe forward. So we're gonna go one side. Again, we can hold on to weights. We'll do the left side, just like we did before. And then we're gonna go jumping jack, seal jack, and then we'll finish with the dumbbell, a tricep kick back. So in that bent over position, you're here. And if you wanted some support, you could find something, which I'll do. It just kind of helps with the low back bend in that bent over position. We'll kick back, right, left. Now, if you do not have a dumbbell, but you did have a band, you could go the overhead. Now, we are doing a right-left, so you could loop it into one side and just kind of have that other hand there ready to help if you need. Or you could just keep it at a two-hand at once, and you'll just have 2 straight sets. Cool. All right. So gear up, same deal. So we start with those hops, 30 seconds of work. Here we go. So forward and back, glue the ankles together. It's quick. Again, if you wanted more of a little bit higher cardio, it's just gonna drive that heart rate up a little bit more. The higher you bring those knees, you could go that route for the 30 seconds. Remember, we only have 2 rounds to do this. Good to challenge different things though, not always doing the same stuff. So now we'll go the side to side. Again, either hops or you do a speed skate like so. Put them together, side to side, or again, here, you're just gonna be using those legs a little bit more, balance, whichever. Keep it going. The side to side line hops just make me feel happy. Something about it. Light on the feet. Cool. All right. So those curtsy lunges. So if you want to hold on to weights off the side, you use 2, 1. So you're going to step back, but keep that knee and toe forward. Okay. So you just kind of push into this hip a little bit more. I also want you to think about staying kind of centered over those hips. Back leg goes behind. Toe forward. Okay, now we hit our other side. Same deal. So cross behind, front stays forward. I am losing my balance today. There. So still think about lowering in that front, that back leg's assisting. Geez Louise. Internal core, come on. There. Just kind of pushing that hip out a little. Okay, now we have jumping jacks, followed by seal jacks, and then we start finish with that tricep. So jumping jack first. You could go low impact and tap side to side. Light on the feet. You do like a double time. You know what you need to do. Breathing as you do it. A little more. Okay, rest. We stay right here. We go out and in with the arms like so. Same deal. Legs are the same. Now we get the arms crisscrossing. Again, you can go low. Really get like a Jane Fonda thing going on, right? Throw back. That's how I started. With my mom in the living room. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, triceps. So again, I'm going to use a piece of furniture to lean into just to get to where you have that arm parallel to the ground. You're pushing back from that elbow towards the pinky. So that's the moving part. Feeling that tricep. Right through the back of that arm. Hit the other side. So. Okay, arm parallel to the ground. So if you're up here, really hard to get that tricep. So we're kind of leaning over, pushing back. I was thinking about pushing that pinky up towards the ceiling. Pinky towards the ceiling. Arm stays tight to the body. Okay, all right, let's do all that one more time. So we started with those hops, or if you're jogging, you can take that route. So hops are first, forward and back. Remember, then we go side to side, forward and back first. While you're hopping, if you can even hear this, maybe you turn me off and you just watch. But that's how I started out in fitness. Wasn't playing sports for my school. I mean, other than soccer that everybody does, but nope, my mom would put on step aerobics and all those fun Reebok, where they were like doing some of these. All right, we're going side to side. So hop, or do this. So when she would use her step, I didn't have a step, so I would take the cushion off the couch, and how it's kind of harder, I would step up on that. That's how I started out working out. Fun times. So if you're working out with your kids, all right, curtsy lunge, just know they are watching, you're setting an example, and they will remember. Some things I wish our kids wouldn't remember, I'm sure. I'll find that out as they get older, but right behind. Again, as you go down, think about your body just staying right in the middle and just going right down with those legs. Hip. Nice. Okay, other side. Toe, knee forward, crossing behind, stepping back, and kind of staying centered, but pushing that hip out. Good. Always controlling that breath. So heart rate goes up a little bit more when we're doing bigger muscle groups, legs, back. Specifically legs. All right, those jacks. Remember, this is round 2. You won't have to do these again. Okay, up with the arms. Breathe as you go. So for my ladies with pelvic floor, controlling that breath helps in these type of movements. Not tensing so much, that doesn't help. Breathing through. Okay, rest, out and arm with the arm, or out and in with the arms across. Seal jacks. Legs do the same thing. Or again, any kind of issue with them, I step out and you'll be good there. Keep it up for me. Our last time with these. Out and step. Keep it up. A little more. Okay. We got both triceps. So find that piece of furniture if you need. Push that pinky towards the ceiling. Another way you can support, you would take that same side leg, I think, yep, same side leg back. Sometimes when you exercise, the blood leaves your brain. Keep pushing through. Okay, other side. So elbow pulls right up to the body, almost like a row. And then just holding that row, kicking back. Get a little isometric hold in that row. Pushing back through the triceps. Should be almost there, guys. Just a few more reps. Okay. All right. You can shake that out. If you need a drink, you can. We're going to go into a finisher here. There, reset my timer. So short work, short rest coming up. We are going to work for 20, rest for 10. We have 8 rounds, so that's a typical Tabata, if you're familiar with that term. So we're going to do a Tabata, 2 exercises, back and forth. There we go. All right, so the 2 exercises. We have jump squats, or squat jump, which is typical. Woo-hoo. You can do a speed squat if you need with no jump. And then we are going to do, excuse me, a hollow hold here. So scoop out, make sure when you set this up, it doesn't really matter how low your arms and legs go if you lose this. So make sure we're reaching. So right here, you can see everything pulled together here, and then you go out from there, okay? So nothing in that low back lifts up. If you want to or need to, you can come here and do a dead bug instead. And I'll kind of alternate just so you guys see both. But gear up, only 20 seconds of each, which means 4 rounds of each thing. Here we go. Squat jumps are first. 20 seconds. So the legs got a decent amount of work today. Remember, speed squat's an option too. Don't leave the ground. Okay, on the back. Hollow hold or dead bug. Set it up. Reach out. Hold. So for some, it's this overhead that'll cause your ribs to pop up. Just reach more in front of the shoulders. We want that tension here. Exhale from the belly. Okay, back up. Back to those squat jumps. Woo-hoo-hoo. 1 down, 3 to go. Here, get up. I think I move this way. This way. There's a way you're supposed to go with your arms. And I'm totally blanking. I think it's this. No, I think it's the other way. Whatever way, as long as you're jumping. All right, so hollow hold, or I'll go dead bug this round. So reach those shoulder blades up, and then reach those arms and legs. Again, breath with the movement. Exhale. If you're doing that hold, you're just getting nice, even breaths throughout without losing that tension through the core. Okay, back up, halfway there. 2 more jumps. Go. Go. Maybe go this way. Oh! You probably think I'm crazy. A little bit more. Oh, lay down. On your back. Good. Get it set. Position that middle. Ribs down, hips up a little, core tight, and then reach. Core tight, and reach. Breathe.
Reach those legs long. Okay, one more set, guys. Here we go. Always comes down, how do you finish? It's good to start strong, but how do you finish? Here we go. Soft landing, power up. If you're squatting, I just want full range, all the way down, all the way up. Dropping those hips towards the heels. Making it count here, 3 seconds. Okay, lay back, guys. Last core set for you here. If you haven't done some of the other recent ones, go ahead, hold it up. Lots of core involved. It's kind of nice to take a break and not do so much. Breathe there. Warrior here. Opposite out and in. Oh, made it. Nice job, guys. Always feels good to get a workout done. And then I want to thank you guys again. Never be afraid to go back and redo a workout that you liked. It's always good to work to progress things. That's annoying. And, you know, work certain movements. So yes, it's nice and fun to mix things up, but make sure every now and then you do maybe repeat one that you liked. You can pick one that you liked and see if you can progress. Work a little longer, work to up the weights, whatever that may be. Thanks, guys.